Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to Let's Play Pokemon Puzzle Challenge. I'm your host today, Silent Senior 09. Last time we left off, we cleared round 3. Look at all these check marks. Man and woman, look at it! Look at all of them! Oh yeah! It's like we completed a complete chore list, or TDL, aka the to-do list. Today, we're going to complete another round of to-do lists. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to complete round 4. Here we go. Sorry, I was trying to sync myself up there a little bit. Alrighty, so starting us off here, we got... an unusual stack here. It's not symmetrical like another puzzle I'm thinking of, so I don't think the solution's going to be exactly the same. I mean, if it was, it'd be kind of lame anyway, and it wouldn't be a standalone puzzle. So then I guess it begs the question, so what do we do? I think I have an idea, actually. Why don't we take this heart here, switch it to the right 2 times, like so, and then take this cyan triangle out, like so, to the right, and then match the red hearts. Hey, looky there, how about that? Cool. Here I was thinking like, oh man, this is gonna be really rough. Because, spoilers, for those who don't know, well, I don't know how you would know, but this is actually a new day. In fact, it is 4 weeks later compared to the last video. Holy crap, Silent Senior, what are you doing? Well, clearly not making videos, but that's beside the point. Yeah, I've been kind of busy, preoccupied, real life and everything. Doesn't help with that. And then, of course, there's also the fun fact that I've been working on side projects, which I'm not going to spoil too much about them, especially since they're not ready to be released yet, or they're not out as of yet. So I don't want to spoil the fun for y'all yet, but just keep in mind in the future, you'll probably see me starring in a few future collaborations. But for now, let's focus on the today. Ooh. Alright, so obvious thing is obvious. There are 5 blue triangles, and there are 3 of every other shape and color in here, which means the only problem we have to consider when we're trying to solve this as far as solution finding or troubleshooting, you know, like you're trying to solve a computer problem, is we need to somehow match all 5 blue triangles in a combo. Either as a first initiating a chain reaction, or get the blue triangles set up to where they fall down and match each other. Originally I was thinking like, oh, I'll shape this. Except I tried to do it the left side. Or even better yet, I was thinking like, hey, why don't I just do this? Actually, hold on, back it up. Sorry. Do this, and match like a combo of 8, but then, yeah, this happened. So, clearly that's not the solution, but hey, it looked cool anyway to see happen. So let's see, what else can we do? What other shapes of 5? I mean, let's go back through our mind here. There are a number of ways we can match 5 blocks. We can match them horizontally, vertically, T-shape, L-shape, and criss-cross. The question is, which one do we want to choose for our main solution? Why don't I try pulling this red heart out, because that's what I'm just kind of itching to do. And then, maybe, do we want to maybe... Well, actually, if I switch this green out, then it just kind of pulls that away from them, so maybe that's not what we want to do. I was thinking maybe get one of these blues grounded, and see if we can't maybe match something cool that way. But I guess maybe that... maybe that's asking a little too much. So... I guess the next question is, do we want to maybe focus on setting up some stuff, and then we just match the greens and that solves everything? Because I think that might be the approach they want us to take here. Either way, it is interesting to see this puzzle here. Why don't we try it? Yeah, let's see here. Let's take... Oh, how do we want to do this, maybe? Take the blue triangle here, because I'm thinking we want to do that. Switch this out to the right. Then take... I don't know if I want to do that, because we move the heart to the right like this, and that's going to cause a problem there. And, yeah. This is another reason why I wanted to ground one of the blues. Is if the blues, if we have 2 blues up here falling down and there's like a blue underneath here set up in a way that it matches all 5 of them, it would make things so swimmingly and beautiful. Not to be confused for Gant, mind you. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. For now, let's do some other alternative theories here. We have we have 2 hearts on the ground, and then we have a heart floating up here. So obviously that's going to need to drop down somehow, some way, to clear up the match. I guess the next question I have is, do I want to maybe focus on getting the heart down there on the ground with the other hearts? It would be a bad idea, but at the same time, I don't think it would solve entirely our problem here. So instead of getting it on the bottom row, why don't we try focusing on getting it on the second row? So I guess the best way to do that would be to switch the star with the heart, then pull this blue out to the left, and then we can switch this heart to the right. And I don't know if this is gonna work, but visually it might. I'm thinking it will, because the hearts and the stars will fix themselves up, so let's see. Oh, how about that? It was a horizontal match to begin with. Coolness. So the whole idea of sending out 5 blues was to distract us and think, oh, we gotta combo it. Not exactly. Whoa, favor the right side much? Jeez. There we go. Sorry about that, folks. If you hear any, like... That's not me practicing my engine revving. That is, more than likely my neighbor. Yeah, we had some new neighbors move in a few months ago, and they have this obnoxious habit of fixing people's vehicles to where they make more noise, and it's kind of their side business. The other part of that business, you know, because there's another side business to their side business, is annoying the crap out of everybody around them, including me. But, you know, it's whatevs. Can't do much about that, just gotta go with the flow sometimes. Alright, I want to say take this heart on the bottom. I don't know why I want to do that, but I think we should move it to the left once. And then I feel like maybe we need to get the purples on the ground, but I feel like that probably isn't the best idea. Maybe I need... Okay, let's back it up. What am I missing here? I mean, part of me wants to match this vertical stack here, but then we got this green block sitting here trolling us, so I don't know if I want to do that. Oh! I don't have to pee, I promise. I just realized. Take this purple and this purple diamond and this cyan triangle, switch it, and I think what it wants us to do is to pull this green circle out, and then we pull this purple, put it back, so we can match it, and then oh my gosh, look at that, that's gonna be beautiful. Watch this. Woo! Yeah! That's what I'm talking about, a combo, man! It's not every day you see like a combo of 10 matched with 6 on top and then 5 on the, or 4 on the bottom. That's pretty freaking sweet. Also, this is going a lot more swimmingly than I thought it would. I honestly was half panicking and thinking, oh gosh, it's been 4 weeks, I probably have lost a lot of touch. There's no way I'm going to be able to do this very swimmingly, especially after the torment I had from round 3, especially that round 3-4, 3-6, whichever one it was. Ugh. Yeah, you probably could tell I haven't actually finished editing that. I'm not looking forward to it either. Well, actually, that's not entirely true. I am looking forward to it, but I'm also like, yeah, about that. This is going to be a rough time. Thank you, neighbors! You were so kind to interrupt. I apologize in advance for all the revving of engines. Unfortunately, it seems like they are here to stay, even though I don't want them to, and also this isn't going to solve the problem either. Crap. Alright, well, at the very least, we came close! We were very close, we just kind of... we missed a block somewhere that needed to be taken care of, so let's just back it up and try it again. So that way we don't have to give Pichu the swirly eyes. Oh, geez, I just realized what the problem was. We have 7 blue triangles, the upside-down ones specifically. You know, the ones that are pointing down, like they're doing down C on the ocarina. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Yeah. Why did you do that, game? Game? Seriously? This sucks monkey balls. Suck the monkey balls, man! Seriously. I don't know what I'm saying right now. I'm just spouting off the first thing that comes to my mind because I'm sitting here trying to concentrate while also ignoring all the outside sound effects. Perhaps I should cut away? I don't know. Yeah, sounds like a good time to do that. It is time to put on our thinking caps, so excuse me while I do that for a bit. Okie dokie artichokes, so I'm back, and I think I figured out the solution to this puzzle, as well as I think I found a moment of reprieve from my neighbor revving up his engine every so often. This is kind of dumb, but then again, I've already mentioned how I feel about puzzles that involve solutions that happen in like the second or third row, like something matches in the second or third row, and you're supposed to be able to figure out that, oh yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. I don't like those, I really don't. It's harder for me to see them. I've already expressed this multiple times how I hate when puzzles do that, and this one did that. What you gotta do is you gotta come down here to this bottom right cyan triangle pointing up, pull it to the right. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take either this blue triangle pointing down or this blue triangle pointing down and pull it to the right. Then you match the red hearts, and you might be questioning yourself into thinking, how? There's just no way. It's not going to work. Yes, well, guess what? This puzzle decided to prove that wrong and says, yeah, hold my coffee, hold my puzzles, I got this covered. Boom, shakalaka laka boom. Oh, well, hopefully that's the worst of it. Yeah, right. In my dreams. It's only gonna get harder from here. Okay, I don't know why I'm laughing so evilly. Jeez, better calm down, sir. Scare some children away with that. Huh. This is kind of a weird one. I see some problems. I mean, clearly we have 5 green circles, 4 blue triangles, and then there's just the 3 stars and the 3 hearts. Move the star to the right once. Take this green circle, move it to the left once. Switch this blue triangle with the green circle. And then, if we hold this blue triangle out, we're not going to solve the problem, but we're getting closer. Watch. Oh yeah, it is really close. But unfortunately, as many of you know, close only counts in horseshoes and frag grenades. Anything else like puzzles? Yeah. Sorry, Charlie, but better luck next time. Alrighty then, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I think I figured out what we need to do. This is kind of dumb and weird, and I'm definitely going to cut out a lot of that farting around, that frame barding. Ooh. We're going to switch this red heart with the blue triangle, take this green circle, pull it out to the left, come up here, switch this yellow star with the blue triangle on top, and then we're going to match the hearts, like I originally was thinking. So I wasn't crazy to think, oh, the hearts are set up beautifully. Kind of. But we had to do a little indirect approach to get it to where everything would fall in place. But as you would expect, that's pretty much how these puzzles are going to play out. I should have learned my lesson from freaking round 3 on how much it plagued me. Oh, jeez, man. We're not even on the hardest rounds yet, and I'm already having trouble, I can tell. This is going to be a real thrill ride. It's no wonder I gave myself a break from this. Like, seriously, I was considering taking 2 months off, but part of me also wanted to think, you know what? Let's not do that, because someone out there, I don't know who, but someone out there is probably thinking, you know what, I really hope that he gets around to getting these puzzles done. It would be really nice to actually have solutions to the star puzzles, as well as the regular puzzles, because, I mean, hey, if you're gonna go in, you might as well go for broke. Okie dokie artichokes, so I apologize, I'm cutting in here abruptly somewhere, because I just could not shut up for the life of me. And I do not want to subject you all to rambling. I mean, I do enough of that on a day-to-day basis in each of the episodes I produce, but there is no reason to continue that trend. At least not while you're here, ideally, to find solutions to star puzzles. So I'm looking at this puzzle, and I really have no idea what to do. There's a part of me that wants to focus on the cyan triangles, but there's no way to get the freaking things to set up either for a T-shape, you know, with this on the left side, this somehow on the right side, and this somehow on the middle, or whatever. There's no way to get it set up for an L shape. Or actually, maybe there is. Let's try that. Let's get this set up for an L shape. let's, well, I mean, if I do either of these, like if I pull this out, I'm very certain that's not going to work, and if I pull this out, that's also not going to work. But let's try it anyway, just to see what happens, because I know it's... Yeah, okay, clearly that's not the solution. But, at least I tried something. Alright, so maybe it is an L shape, I don't know. I don't know why my mind just wants to gravitate toward those. But that just seems like the main focus I need to keep in mind. Let's see, last time I pulled the green circle out, so why don't we pull the blue triangle out instead? Yeah, okay, maybe that'll work better. And then do like we were going to do before. Focus on the the L shape, which actually is, now that I'm looking at it, it's actually a match of combo of 8, because the blue triangles here are already set up. So maybe that actually solved the problem. Hallelujah! 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 Yeah, I know. I'm getting a little too excited for just solving one problem. And we've still got plenty more to solve. Ooh. Jeez, man. Way to have a middle stack be the main attraction. Ooh. Huh. Where do we even begin with this mess? Wow. Alright, well, logically, let me move the cursor out of the way and actually count the blocks here. We have 3, 6, 8 stars. We have 6 cyan triangles. And then we have 4, 3 is 7, so 7 diamond. 7 purple diamond, excuse me. Wow, we have all kinds of problems. But maybe it doesn't necessarily have to be ridiculously difficult. Maybe it's actually a lot simpler than what I'm thinking this is. I know it's 4 moves, so clearly it's going to be a bit of a hassle. You know, a hassle to get past this castle, because this is kind of like a... I guess this is a castle. It looks like half a castle, to be honest. And we got this weird tower up here. This freaking Tower of Terror. Ooh. Well, let's try matching the bottom here and see what flops down. I'm actually kind of curious to see. Okay, interesting. I mean, that obviously created a mess, but I just wanted to see what all fell in what's, I was gonna say what all fell in which slide, like we're doing a PowerPoint. But no, I meant to say where the blocks above that were going to fall down wound up. Crap, I don't even know what to focus on here. This is like a person who has ADHD's worst nightmare. Like, they're just looking at this like, oh, what? I don't even know what, the colors. The colors are so pretty. I'm at that point right now, I feel like I'm looking into a kaleidoscope. It just looks like a big rainbow mess with 3 colors. Yeesh. This is just disgusting to look at. Like, it's not unappealing to look at, but what I mean to say is, for a puzzle-solving perspective, I don't like where this is set up with, or what it's set up with, not where. I mean, we're on Pichu's level, so that's not a problem. I just need to shut up and play around with this some, so excuse me while I do that. Alrighty, so I'm back, and the solution for this puzzle is kind of underwhelming. I hate to be like that, but I have to be completely honest. I expected this puzzle to be more elaborate and cool, but it's really a lot more simplistic if you focus on a goal to achieve, which is what I probably should have done to begin with, because that's what I did to solve the last problem. Or puzzle. I keep calling these problems. They are problematic, but they're puzzles technically, you know. They're only a problem if you make it a problem. Anyway, semantics aside, take the star up here, drop it to the right. And then your main focus is, you want to get the star here that you just dropped down far enough so that way you can match these stars and form an L-shaped star match. The way to do that is to take this diamond out here, drop it down, take this cyan triangle underneath it, drop it out, and then, get this, once you match, everything just falls into place. I mean, it is cool, but it is also very underwhelming. Like, I was expecting a bit more, I don't know if gusto is the right word, but a bit more of a challenge. I mean, I'm not complaining that I figured it out, but I just felt like the solution was a little off-key and out of character compared to what we've been seeing. Of course, I'm saying that now, and here we are with another puzzle. It looks like death warmed over. Oh. I'm a little leery of these puzzles that have just these stacks of random bits of colors here, because usually they want me to do something unnatural or out of my comfort zone, like take something from the top and then move it around a bunch and then switch it for something underneath. Like, for example, take this red heart and just match it underneath, which I know is not going to solve it, but that's just an example of something it could potentially ask me to do. Well, this is why these videos are so hard to make. It's because I'm not exactly able to control how long I spend on each of these frickin' puzzles, because sometimes the puzzles are easy with a snap of a finger, and other times I'm sitting here and I have no idea what to do. I guess this is how blind Let's Players feel whenever they're trying to tackle something they're not familiar with. I mean, there's no way I can practice or review facts, you know, this isn't like an Ace Attorney game where I can consider everything that was discussed up to that point. But then again, maybe that's I don't know if the word is a testament, or if it's a showing of true colors. Like, maybe I'm not as smart as I try to be. Although, to be fair, I never really claimed to be smart to begin with. Alright, I think I might have an idea I want to try, though. Actually, no I don't. Never mind. Back it up. I was thinking moving the green circle here, dropping it down like that, but yeah, that was a bad idea. Alrighty then, so remember when I was saying, hey, the green circles, we probably should focus on them, and maybe we should do a T-shape match, yeah? Nope! It's not T time. It's L time. In other words, it's Luigi time! Oh yeah! So here's what you gotta do. Come to the bottom right, pull this purple diamond out. Then, take this green circle that's in this row, and we're gonna move it to the left twice. Once, twice, and then just pull this heart out. And eat your heart out, you just solve the problem. Oh yeah. Thank goodness for Luigi time. And I apologize that the time on the bottom right is probably abysmal compared to what other people's is. But unfortunately, that's the breaks of the game when you're sitting here trying to do this on the spot. Anywho, for clearing 8 stages, we do indeed unlock the ability to move on to round 5. Unfortunately, as you all know, or actually it's not so unfortunate, it's unfortunate for me. I said I was going to 100% this, so I gotta do the last 2 puzzles. I really just want to finish the video here because I'm so done with these puzzles. In fact, I have a feeling I'm going to have to like break these up even further apart than I thought. I was thinking I was going to come in here and start chucking away at puzzle rounds 4 and 5 and then just get stuck on round 6. Because I think I remember last time I played this game, that's where I got stuck in. It was round 6. But apparently, the other puzzles that were before that are actually a lot harder than what I remember. Speaking of which, I do see this blue triangle here looks like it needs to go over to the right, but do we want to move it over now? Or later? As in, do we have to do something fancy, you know, as far as maneuvering is concerned? Or do we just move it over now? These are questions I need to know the answer to. I'm asking for a friend. Oh, okay. Huh. You know, the other solution I happen to think of is take the blue triangles here and move them both underneath it instead. And then from there, oh, maybe I got an idea. And maybe I don't. You'll never know until I go and do it. Oh, spitting out some rhymes like I'm something bad. Oh yeah. Alright, shoot. Let's just do it. We're gonna switch this green circle with the red heart, because that's the last thing that's coming to my mind. And then we're just gonna match. Right here? Ooh, that's not gonna work. I know it. But you know what? Part of problem solving is making mistakes. After all, nobody says it better than Miss Frizzle. Get messy! Make mistakes! Because, I mean, that's how you learn. That truly is. I mean, if you always got the correct answer on the first try, although I would like the correct answer on the first try every once in a while. Sorry. Didn't mean to get a little aggressive there. Oh, you know what happened? I know what happened last time I did the heart thing here. And that's how I matched the heart, or the diamonds rather. 9 of them anyway. So, we're on the right track, maybe. But we need to figure out a way to not match quite so many diamonds. I mean, we could come down here and switch this out like that. And just match 8, like so. And then, oh my gosh, if I actually solve this... Oh! Oh my gosh! Yeah! Alright! I love it when stuff accidentally works out. Because I'm not smart enough to actually plan this. Like, seriously. Anytime I try to plan something, it just blows up in my face. I think I've mentioned this in the past, but for anybody who happens to be tuning into this now, for whatever reason, there's something you should know about me. Me and plans, we don't exactly get along very well. In fact, 99.95% of the time, because that 0.05% of the time I plan something, it actually works. It tends to just go kaboom in my face. And it's not to say that, oh, well, then I shouldn't bother planning anymore, right? No, I still try to plan. Even if it's for the inevitable. And even if, when I do so, it just winds up not working out all the same because the universe hates me for some reason. But it does cause me to be a little, not dejected, but discouraged from thinking, well, am I ever going to think of the right idea? Maybe eventually, but just not right now. Anyway, while I was having a bit of a monologue there, I think I figured out how to burp really loudly. Wow, that was actually a pretty good one. Excuse me, I'm sorry about that. For those who were grossed out by burps. I think I figured out the solution. Take this blue triangle on the bottom left, pull it out, and then we're going to take this green circle and this blue triangle and switch them. And the reason I wanted to do that is because I'm thinking the green circles, there's 4 of them, they're going to drop down and match. So we need to find a way to match them. Now, it would be a little premature to say, hey, we figured out the problem, or figured out the solution to this problem. So, we got one more move. What are we going to do with it? I mean, clearly I want to match this, yeah, but how? Ooh, maybe I did this a little too soon. Alright, well, you know what? It's time to do it. I know I wanted to solve the solution on the first try, but sometimes that's just not how it's going to work. You just have to make a mess to figure out how to clean up the ultimate mess that's in front of you. Alright, so the cyan triangles ended up there. Alright, interesting. Why don't we try... I mean, I still want to do this. Pull out the blue triangle and then switch it, because I feel like that sets this stuff up nice and beautifully. Now, originally what I was doing is I was pulling out this... or matching this red heart in the bottom, and then I was like, okay, well, what do I do with that last move? Why don't instead we... Oh, crap. Dude! No! I was thinking we would move the red heart here to the right twice, but I didn't even see that. They're the frickin' cyan triangles and... Yeah! No! You triangles are such pains in my backsides. Why are you here? Besides to torture me. Get out of there! Go away! Just stop existing! Ugh! Man! Okie dokie Aratogi, so I'm very salty that I wasn't able to figure out the problem for this, but my mind track was on the right train track. We do indeed want to get the green circles in the second row like I was originally going to do, so pull this blue triangle out, switch this blue triangle and green circle, get it set up, okay? And then the last move I was having trouble with, like not the very last move because, I mean, I knew we had to match the hearts and then get it going. But the part that was stumping me was, what am I supposed to do with the cyan triangles? It's really kind of dumb how it works itself out, but at the same time it's pretty freaking ingenious of them to do this. Take this bottom left cyan triangle underneath this heart, pull it out, then match. And this is how things work themselves out. Yeah, I know. What even? But I gotta give him credit. That was actually very witty of him. And I bet the guy who designed that has a poop-eating grin on his face. He's like, that was me, yeah, I did this puzzle. Yeah, well, you know what? Just because you are clever beyond words doesn't mean I have to like you, good sir or ma'am. Anyways, with completing the 10th puzzle in round 4, we have unlocked Pichu's Silhouette for Star Mode. Hooray for that. All that's left are round 5 and round 6. Haha, yeah right, like y'all are gonna believe that. But in the meantime, thank y'all so much for watching, love you bunches, please don't let tail slap. Thank you for waiting as long as you have, I apologize it is taking extraordinarily long... It took me an extraordinarily long time to get these out to you. I'm gonna try and get them out as soon as I can. And then as soon as we have finished up everything in Puzzle Star Mode, we're pretty much gonna be done with this project, so... As I've said before, thanks for watching, don't let tail slap, and I'll see you all next time. Peace!